The Sivanna Integrated Health Centre in Newlands follows the age-old Unani Tib approach to healing illness and restoring balance. Integrating mind, body and soul through medicine, massage, purification and lifestyle adjustments, Sivanna empowers people to heal themselves.
Sivanna means the oasis of enlightenment, and it comes from the monks of Himalayas. At Sivanna Integrated Health Centre, we are very much focused on improving the health of an individual. We have basically a two-pronged approach, and that is one on an individual basis where people are not well, are not trying to become well, and secondly is empowering them to learn to take care of themselves. My journey began as a conventional medical doctor, and being in practice, one recognizes that drugs and surgery is not the answer for everything, and was becoming a little disillusioned that I didn't have all the answers. I fell pregnant and I had my daughter, and when she was 2 years of age, she developed asthma, so it became really a personal journey. And having only the conventional form of treatment, I was starting to see the side effects of that medication on her. And I knew there had to be a better way of dealing with her ailment. And this started and triggered the journey into treating and looking at other ways of treatment. What our traditional systems taught us, and that is, I would mention Ayurveda, which is some 5,000 years old, which originated in India, and Unani Tib, Unani meaning Greek and Tib meaning medicine. They encourage the use of lifestyle and regulating lifestyle and looking at the uniqueness of each individual, that we have our own constitution and temperament. And if we recognize that, then we are able to benefit the client by addressing them with a specific lifestyle program that suits them so that they can get back to health. Sivanna basically has an approach that integrates conventional forms of medicine as well as the complementary systems and the more traditional systems of medicine. When a patient comes in or a client comes in, they normally sit in the waiting room for a few minutes earlier than when I see them, and they fill out a questionnaire so that they are able to start focusing on themselves and knowing themselves. Because what I did discover about health is all about relationships, whether it be with your environment or the people that you interact with, but most importantly is the relationship with yourself. So people need to start learning about themselves. They come and see me and I start evaluating that uniqueness that they've discovered about themselves, see what their illness is, see what is it that's troubling them and what they need correcting in terms of the symptoms that they're experiencing. Once I've got the fuller picture, then I start assisting them with a lifestyle program. And nutrition is the one that I focus on a lot initially because it plays a huge part and one that we have enormous control over.
Sort of carbohydrate, fatty foods, I must say kind of the wrong things, I guess, really, which is why I'm here. I think the great thing about the Sivanna Clinic is that it does treat the person and not the illness. And as a result of that, they do offer a package which fits each person accordingly. You know, so it's tailor packaged for the person, for the individual.
Before correcting or feeling well, there's a detoxification process that needs to take place because you can't put new wine into old bottles. So we need to clean and purify and make sure that they're eliminating the toxins.
From here, right? In this particular exercise, your concentration is only on breathing out. You're not going to breathe in. Yes?
Most of them will need to learn how to breathe correctly. So they go on to do the breathwork process, which is quite phenomenal in terms of bringing about a balance to their inner environment and bringing about vitality, a calmness, a relaxation, and a more awareness about the fuller potential about themselves. What you'll see me doing is between sets of moves, I will actually move away from your body This is just to allow the body to respond to the work I've just put in. All right, and then I'll come back and I'll do the next set of moves. Okay. Just going to begin. The bone technique is a phenomenal technique that comes from Australia. It's using fingers and thumbs in very precise parts of the body, doing gentle rolling moves over muscle, tendon, and ligaments. The idea of the bone is a very integrated and a holistic response. It again is removing the obstacles to cure by creating a deep and a profound muscle relaxation in the body. We are removing the tension that's created on blood flow, nerve supply, and lymphatics to various body parts and organs. So by creating a profound relaxation, we can restore the normal physiological processes.
Came out of there feeling as if someone, it's like if you were a car, but you kind of needed a new part, and I'd suddenly got new parts.
The Ayurvedic massages are very rejuvenative and purifying. Large palm strokes are used, gentle strokes with large amounts of warm oil that penetrate the body. They encourage the lymphatic flow and also the vital essences of the body. We call it the ojas in Ayurveda so that they can be mobilized and provide nutrition and support to the rest of the body, and also encourage the toxins and bring them up from the deeper tissues to the surface so that they can be eliminated. Shirodhara is classically the oil dripping on the third eye, and is a gentle stream of oil that drips very much focused on the third eye and the forehead. This is very relaxing, excellent for people that cannot sleep well. As we said, one of the lifestyle factors to regulate is to get adequate and deep sleep and rest. So this encourages people to get a much deeper form of relaxation. It helps many of the neurological conditions as well, helps headaches and migraines. The potli massage, which is the rice bundles that we use, that have a very form of sticky rice and produces a lot of cream, and also sandalwood is used. We use that in either oil or milk, and that is used on the body to create rejuvenation and restoration, particularly when a person has gone through a severe debilitating illness and needs, in that convalescent phase, to start to rejuvenate. We also do the deep tissue therapeutic massage because often patients need to have deeper tissue work and specific muscle groups, particularly sports injury, accidents where they've had whiplash. Although we use a gentler technique such as Bowen, we find that the deep tissue complements it so that we can release deeper tissue tension and allow the body to align itself and restore itself after specific injury and trauma. Man has isolated themselves from nature. The more man is connected with nature and understand the rhythms that exist in nature also exist in man, then they are going to achieve well-being and vitality. And this is really what our traditional systems encourage us to see. We have this enormous healing ability already within us, that we don't need a lot of external interference from outside, that we really need to remove the obstacles. So that's why these methods are used to facilitate the obstacles that burden that ability to heal ourselves, so that our own inner resources can be used to achieve our full potential.